and see the many celebrities. They like to hide and some are very hard to see. Today I've gone and seen some awesome actors, famous people that have a lot to say and talk about. Take a look at my video and see who I saw this year. Oh, they might be great and they might be dull, but come take a look anyways. You may laugh and be surprised. This 2025 has been better than last year. Join me now and let's see who I saw this July, yeah!
Let me tell you how the video of this got me in trouble. So here's why. So obviously I was wearing a hat. I take off my hat. She puts my hat on. My girlfriend was not happy. Oh. So she's just gonna put on your hat. And I was like, she put on over her hat. She put on your hat. Like that was. So like, all right. Okay. All right. So you guys look really was. You guys want me to do a cover?
Everybody's there.
Yeah! Yeah!
I mean, you won't even be able to see it up here because it's.
Just do a carpet. Do a carpet.
I just want you to know I hate how helpful you are right now. Just the most helpful. Look at all this
It's a new shirt, so I don't know. It's not too tight.
That's right. You can pip your shoes at the same time while you're doing it.
That was the third one, wasn't it? It was my shirt. And the other one was take my shirt off because I had a pull-up shirt.
Oh, we won't go that far.
Man.
Breathe.
Nothing else to weight you down.
Woo! Yeah!
The first of all, so we are plenty.
Fantastic.
Olympic rings there, man.
It's so bad. I made a t-shirt about it. And it says do a cartwheel on it, and it is probably my best-selling t-shirt yet. So funny enough, after the Denver show, I saw Rosario in Chicago, and she was like, "Are we doing a cartwheel?"
Oh, you shoot it, yeah?
We ended up in Us Weekly magazine because she did a cartwheel, and you see people like, "Oh my God!" So all of your faults. Thank you.
Yeah. Woo!
I'm always like looking behind. Who's really here?
No, so you deserve this magic, this passion. You brought so many wonderful things to life that so many of us have come to love and enjoy. Our first thing is to say thank you for joining us today. Make some noise for that.
That made me emotional. Did not expect that.
So far, how is Denver treating you? No altitude sicknesses? Or
no, this is like my 50th time in Denver.
Okay.
Yeah, like yeah, it's one of my favorite cities in America. So.
Now, in order to really kind of appreciate, you being here, I kind of want to talk about the road that got you here. Obviously, you growing up as an immigrant here is a wonderful thing because you are kind of capturing this dream that so many people aspire to have and hold. But where did that start with you in terms of acting? How old were you when you kind of got any hint of that bug?
You know, it's so interesting. Well, it was. I used to want to be a professional soccer player growing up, you know, before I realized what it actually took to be a professional athlete. And then I broke my leg in high school.
Whoa.
And then I had to take a 6th period class, which was either psychology or drama. And I've never done drama, but I was like, I figured that was the easier A. And I kind of fell in love with it in my senior year in high school. And I actually got way more attention from the females in acting than I did in sports any day. And so, but I never thought it was like I never thought I was going to continue it. So I went to college. I was an advertising major. And then again, I got, in our college you had to take these non-major courses it was art, music, acting, and I can't do art, I can't do music. And I was like, you know what, I'll do this acting again. I had a really good time doing it.
Great.
And this time it hit different because I was going through my first, my first breakup in a relationship. And I don't know if you guys remember your first breakups. It feels like it's the end of the world.
It absolutely is.
Even though it's not.
Well,
but it feels like it, you know what I mean? And so I was able to put all that emotional pain and turmoil into the art of acting, right? And so it hit different. And so my teachers pulled me aside, and my first monologue, I yelled it from beginning to end. I was so angry at her, so angry. And my teachers were like, "Whoa, that was whoa, like that's intense. Why don't you let's work on the craft of this?" And but we kind of encourage you to keep pursuing acting. You actually have something that you know, we just encourage you. And so I added a double major in acting.
Awesome.
And then, if I'm being honest, so when I first started acting in college, I was playing, Latinos, I was playing Greek, Indian, Italians. People were trying to figure out what to do with my skin color.
Great.
And then 9/11 happened in my senior year of high school.
Wow.
And then people were like, "Oh, you're Middle Eastern." And then I was like, "Oh, I guess I am." And then I got to Hollywood shortly thereafter, and there was this influx of content and material. And I've been very lucky. Like, I know I'm not playing like terrorist number 5 or 6. If I am playing a terrorist, in the past I have, there was a backstory to it.
Yes.
How did this person get to this point? Why is he so angry? Why is he willing to give up his life? Stuff that you can do as an actor to try to kind of lose yourself into it. But I was lucky enough that this business was like, okay, yeah, he's good, so let's keep trying out for different stuff. And for the last 20 years, I've been very, very lucky having the career I had and playing the different roles I've had.
Yes. Wonderful roles.
So yeah, that's kind of like, that's a long version of it.
There's something metatextual in the idea that you broke your leg in order to kind of push you into stage acting, where the good luck charm is to say, break a leg. The way that works. Now, when you said that you couldn't do art, are you not?
Gifted. I peaked in 3rd grade for drawing, and I'm just learning how to use the piano right now, like with my son.
Okay, that's fair.
And I say use the piano, that's how bad I am.
It's there, it's fully so in terms of advertising, was it copywriting that you were going to go into?
I wanted to go into something creative.
Okay.
Yeah. It was more just concept and stuff, but they put me in media planning, which was so boring. It's basically just buying ad space.
Right.
Shooting an ad. So yeah, I got fired really quickly.
Fair. But what I love about that though is that your interest was in storytelling, right?
It was, yeah.
And you still kind of turn that into what your career is. You're all about storytelling and the characters that you build.
It is, and I would say even more so than storytelling. Like I think if I wasn't gonna be an actor, I would have been. My mom's a therapist, my sister's a therapist, my wife's a therapist, and I love people. Like I love how we work. I love our imperfections and our perfections, and I love. And when I got off, just like with every other role, I did my due diligence and I started watching the entire catalog of movies, and I was like, oh my God, I've been missing out on some amazing storytelling. And not only that, I have a 9-year-old son, which he was at 5 at the time. I made sure I did right by him. This is the world of Star Wars.
Yes.
And I don't know how many of you know, but he got there was this tweet I put out that kind of got a little traction. Do you know about it?
Of course.
So to be able to share this world with him and that idea of the Force and like all that stuff was really it was really special to me. So I am a fan now. I may not have been before, but I am now, and I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
No,
it's awesome. Yeah.
Everything happens in phases and stages, and literally you needed to be the Dr. Pershing who we fanned and also hated.
Yeah. Tell me about it.
Yeah, if you were a fan, could you have really played such a crucial, somewhat detrimental character?
I don't think so.
Yeah.
No. I remember like the first season, the first day, they were like, okay, so you're an imperial scientist, this and that, and you're going to do experiments on, back then it was Baby Yoda,
Right.
or the child. And I was like, that was like so cute. Like, like Omid, you're an imperial scientist, you gotta be me, but I'm like, yeah, he's so cute. Like, so like, I think a part of me like kind of blended in, and I remember like being on the red carpet for the premiere, and people were, and then all the questions were like, so are you nervous? Huge thing to live up to, and I was like, no, should I be? Like, you know, like, so I guess like ignorance was bliss at that point. But yeah.
I love that. I love that. Now, obviously, you know, sticking with the Mandalorian series for a little bit, this was such a huge opportunity to expand the Star Wars franchise.
Yes.
And there were so many like wonderful players that you got to work with. The late great Carl Weathers being one. Was there someone who, when you met them on set, for all the acting that you had ever done, you actually were a little starstruck?
Yeah, it was John Favreau. Yeah. When I just love him. I love him as a storyteller, as an actor, as a writer, as a director. And when they I got started with Mandalorian. I don't get offered parts, like maybe like 5 times in my life. And they were like, hey, do you want to do this, it was an untitled Star Wars project directed by John Favreau. And I was like, yeah. I was like, it was the John Favreau part that got me really excited.
That's awesome.
So I was just so like a little boy around him. I never told him this, but like, I was starstruck by him. Like, I just think he's the coolest dude in Hollywood. And so yeah, that was who it was. Everybody was Bert, but but for me it was John. Yeah.
That's awesome. That's awesome. I think that there's something magical about you being in the craft, in the industry for as long as you have been, but still finding that magic.
Yeah.
That's a wonderful, wonderful thing. Is that something that you would recommend to different actors in the room to try to always move on from that?
Yeah, I don't think you can ever let go. It's like, it's like a child losing its imagination. It's their imagination, you know? Like, there's not every day I show up to set is as my son used to put his best, you know? Yeah.
Now, I have to kneel you just a little bit. Okay, so the Star Wars interest came about with The Mandalorian, but not with your voiceover work for Clone Wars.
Yeah, I didn't really know. I remember we were doing, and they're like, okay, we're gonna need some Wookiee sounds. Omid, you wanna do a Wookiee sound? I was like, what does that sound? Sorry.
No, because now you set this up, now we all kind of really want to hear you do.
It's like my drawing. Can you do it?
Okay, so I'm a nerd? Yes. So, absolutely. Don't y'all start asking me to do that after.
That's a Cartwheel, yeah.
No, this is what is your geek? Like, if it's not sci-fi, obviously there's a thing with sports, but was there anything else that might have been a little bit more of a geeky thing for you?
I Game of Thrones was huge for me. I remember Lord of the Rings. I thought it was just the best thing in the world. And I had no idea. It was just So when it ended, I stood up in the movie theater. I was like, what was that? What kind of ending was that? I was like, my girlfriend was like, it took me. It was because of her. She's like, sit down. It's like, oh, thank God. And then I was there for like the first day that it came out every time. So, but yes, I am a big sports fan, and I love video games. But yeah.
What's your favorite video game?
Red Dead Redemption 2.
Word!
Oh, wow. Woo!
Yeah, I can go to Tsushima as the closest I can. Woo! Yeah.
Woo.
Gamer, y'all. Did you hear that? He didn't say something little like Sonic. Like that was no, that was offense. Sonic shit. Yeah. Respect to Sonic.
Yeah. I did play Sonic.
Yeah, we all played Sonic.
Yeah.
It's like those entry-level games, right? Like that's one of the ones like if you've never played Sonic, then we shun you. Like who's never played Sonic? Tell the truth. You're gonna say this. Y'all gotta fix that.
Some people didn't Genesis.
Yeah, y'all gotta fix that. I love that too because when it comes to you being a fan of certain styles of games, when you get those opportunities to voice act within those, does that give you like even more of a passion for it?
It does very much. I can't say that I've worked on games that I end up playing.
Okay.
Like I've done a bunch of Call of Duties.
Yes.
And the first person shooters aren't really like for me. It gives me a headache. So I haven't. But I've done a couple games that I was really proud of. But they're just so like cult hits. So I don't know where that.
I think we all did.
Spec Ops: The Line. You know what
Yes,
that is?
yes.
Okay. Yeah. I love doing that. I just loved it.
We're
Yeah.
in this room because we're fans of you. Like
You guys. Oh man, I just.